To peel or not to peel? That is the question. Welcome back, Bob the Vaping Computer Guy. So about, I don't know, a week, 10 days ago, I was cutting up cotton to rewick one of the many mods I have going at one time, and I was getting a little annoyed. I always peel off the outside. You know, you have this cotton square. Let's grab one here. And you would peel off the outside of it before cutting up the inside. And actually, let's go down to the table. I'll show you what I mean first, then we'll come back up and talk about it. So if you're like me, you probably use these square cotton pads. And the way I've done it in all the years I've been vaping is the way I first learned, which is to peel off the outside layers like this and discard them. And the reason I always heard was that these fibers are packed tighter together and they won't allow juice to flow through them as easily. So we'd always pull those off and discard them, and then cut your squares. And I've become an expert, as I'm sure most of you have, of knowing exactly how big to cut them. And this one gets a little there. And for the most part, these pieces are the cotton we would use. Alright, and these just happen to fit perfect for the size coils that I make. And you can see, you know, they're very strandy, and, you know, you can easily separate them and fluff them up. But I decided to do a little bit of experimenting on my own and start using them without peeling it off. And you can cut it much thinner, because of course now it's much thicker, and get a lot more cotton out of it if it works. So I've been cutting my cotton like this for the last week. And I usually have about 3 or 4 mods going at a time, and I change my cotton every day or every 2 days at the most. And I've been using them like this. Now obviously you take this, you twist it up, you feed it through, and you can fluff this if you want. Well, I've been just taking the whole thing now with the outside on it, which you can feel it's thicker, but once you start winding it up, it's about the same feeling as this one. So where I got 4 out of it, I can get 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 or so pieces of cotton out of one sheet. Almost double, because I'm not wasting these 2 end pieces. Alright? So that's how I've been using it now, in about 4 mods at a, going at all times, and RTAs, RDTAs, and drippers. Alright, I rarely use coils. So let's go back up and talk about my results. So that's what I mean about peeling off the outside. To peel or not to peel? That is the question. So I just rewicked this 5 minutes ago, and I've had it running for days using the cotton without peeling it. Just cutting it, leaving the outsides on there. And it tastes the same to me. I've had no difference in juice flow. I've had no problems with 50/50 or with Max VG juices. I haven't noticed any difference in taste. No better, no worse, nothing. I mean, this is fresh cotton in there that I just put in there, like I said, 5, 6, 7 minutes ago. Once it's in there, you really can't, obviously you're not going to tell, if the outside was peeled or not. But I have no problems wicking with it. So I started asking, why am I keep peeling this cotton for the last 3 years now? It doesn't make sense. So, I don't know if some people are going to say you've tried it and you think I'm crazy, that it's terrible, or you found it doesn't wick well. I'm curious what other people have found, or if you've even tried this. But it just occurred to me, out of nowhere, that I'm tired of peeling off this outside and wasting this cotton. Not that it's expensive or anything, but it didn't seem to make any sense. And I'm glad I did, because I find no difference whatsoever. None whatsoever. I don't plan on peeling off the squares and the cotton anymore. So I just effectively doubled the amount of cotton I use. Now, obviously, if you're using, what do I got here, like some, native wicks, and you're just getting cotton like that out of the bag, it doesn't have that on it, so it's not going to affect it. But if you buy cotton in bulk like I do, this way, with all the squares, you just doubled the amount of cotton you got, because separating them makes no difference. So, just a quick video. Just wanted to let you know what I found in my a week or so long of testing this in about, like I said, 3 or 4 different devices at any time. I got multiple RDAs and drippers going and so forth, and RTAs. No difference. So if you've been peeling your cotton, stop. You're just wasting it. I don't find any difference. You're going to get the same vape out of it. Stop wasting the cotton. All right? That's it. Thanks for watching.